Hello there, I am Paula Becerra and I'm going to be your teacher in the English writing course here at Platzi. In this class, we're going to be exploring some of the structures that we can use for creating blog posts. I hope that this strategy helps you a lot when writing your blog posts, and I hope that you take the course of English writing here at Platzi. Okay, so there are many different types of text that we can write in English. If you are interested in writing blog posts, this class is for you. I'm going to give you the general structure of a blog post, and in the next class, I'm going to show you an example of how to outline it and how to write it. Remember that you know how to write paragraphs in English, and that is going to help you a lot in this exercise. So let's take a look at the sections that we can include in blog posts to make them a little bit more structured and clear. First, we're going to use the structure of a general expository essay that I found from Santa Barbara City College, which is a very explicit outline, and it helps us a lot in the process of constructing these type of texts. So we are going to follow the sections that they propose, and we are going to create our own blog post. So we're going to have three main sections. The first one is the introduction, then we have the body paragraphs, and finally we have the conclusion. In the introduction, we're going to create one paragraph, which is going to include an opening sentence. And if you see here, the idea is that we start the paper with a general statement about the topic. Here, we can include an anecdote, something that is a fascinating fact or a definition, an analogy. There are many different ways in which you can start your text, and the most important thing is that you call the attention from your audience. After that, you are going to provide some context to your reader. Probably they don't know a lot about this topic, so your task is to create this environment so they can understand everything that you're going to be presenting in your text. Then you're going to include your thesis statement. This is, of course, optional in your case if you're writing just a blog post to inform people about something, or if you're writing something that you are going to be developing in a more elaborated way. So the idea with the thesis statement is that you state an arguable position on the topic, but I will suggest that if you are creating an argumentative essay, you use some other strategies to create your outline. If you're just going to describe a topic or a specific subject, this structure is the perfect one. Then we go to the body paragraphs. You can include 2, 3, 4, as many as you consider relevant. Remember that if you are writing for online media, it should be a little bit shorter because people's attention span is a little shorter. So you should take into account who is reading and what is the channel they are reading at. Then in the body paragraphs, we're going to use a topic sentence like the one that I showed you before. Then we're going to provide supporting evidence, an analysis, and probably a transition if it is pertinent for the type of blog post that you are creating. In the topic sentence, what you're going to present is the main idea of your text. Then you're going to include a specific textual information like evidence, cited quotes, paraphrases or summaries, even figures, numbers, statistics, whatever you want to include there that is relevant for this topic sentence. After that, you are going to provide an analysis of the information that you have included there. And finally, you are going to connect this paragraph with the next one. In the end, you are going to include a conclusion which should provide the reader with an overview of the main ideas that you discussed. Probably you can ask a question at the end to continue with the discussion that you have proposed for this topic. And also, you should present the main conclusions that you have come to in this text. If you want to learn more about how to write in English, go ahead and take the English writing course at Platzi. But if you're still polishing your English skills, I would recommend that you take the technical English course here. And don't forget to subscribe to Platzi.